Okay, so towel is still on my head. I have committed to it for the rest of the day. And this next haul is laid out, so I'm just going to jump into this one. This one, oh wow, yes, this was a good one. This receipt was around $120, but I got 11 new dresses for Amelia. She got 17 shirts. She got like 6 new pairs of pajamas. Daniel, I've got to look at my count here, but I think, oh, what was it? Well, let's count. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so Daniel got 13 new shirts and a pair of pajamas. And so anyway, let's just go all through this. And you'll have to excuse me for how this is laid out. I don't know how else to lay out thrift store hauls. So if you have some good examples on how people present their thrift store hauls. I haven't actually watched a lot of these on YouTube. I just kind of make it up as I go. So this is the best I can figure. Anyway, we'll start here. Very important. We got a fire department play jacket, and this was $2.99. So this was a more expensive item, but we needed it in our costume, in our dress up collection, because as you gather, this time of year I start collecting fresh things for basically for heavy winter dress up indoors. And excuse my little messes around. I've been filming for a while here, so I just keep pushing chairs back. This is some jumping over here. This is a beautiful jacket that Naomi got. She is 11 and very stylish, so that's just like a nice raincoat. And then this was just a nice fleece pullover because we're in the wilderness, we hike a lot. Perfect thing for her to put on. This wonderful, I just love these, and of course all the kids love these, but they entertain Mama too. And anyway, I'm trying to lean over and stand on my toe and show you the beads. But anyway, they just go around like that. And so this wonderful thing was $2.50, and it's already been played with a ton today. So shirt-wise for Amelia, this little shirt, this is a Granimal, so that's just a Walmart shirt, but it was $1, and at Walmart new this would have been $3.88. So it was $1 at the thrift store. And I think how we'll do this is they're folded now. Everything here needs to be washed, so I'm just going to unfold them and make a pile. There you go. This is a Children's Place shirt. That was $1. And then this is just a purple, purple shirt. The reason Amelia got so much in this haul, she's just growing like a weed. No hand-me-downs for her, of course, because Naomi is so much older. Naomi is just turned 11 and Amelia's 4.5, and I haven't held on to things for that long. Gather Amelia's stuff up and pass it on to friends who can more soonly use those hand-me-downs, and they're a blessing and helpful to their family. And I have friends that pass things on to me. We just haven't got anything passed down recently. So she needed a big haul. Besides her clothing from spring and summer, she didn't have any winter things that fit her. Excuse me, my throat is a-scratching. Anyway, so that's why she needed so much. And then this I thought was super cute. And it has some little sequins on the shoulder. Also, Amelia, again, being 4.5, she plays hard. Sometimes she still will go through 2 outfits in a day, depending on how adventurous we've gotten. This is a Children's Place shirt. Again, all $1. This sweater I thought was so cute. Now this will have to be saved more for church because it has the little individual buttons. And I can just see buttons coming off. But anyway, so that was a medium, and that'll look so cute over some of those dresses over there. Little Pikachu shirt. And then we have another striped long sleeve shirt. And this is a Land's End. And then we got, look at this cute, this is an Old Navy shirt with little owls over it. She'll look so cute in that. This is a Gap little kitty cat with sunglasses. And then this is, got a little mosaic pattern on it. A lovely sweatshirt, Arizona jeans. And coming over here, we have this really cute puppy dog sweater. And this was, I don't know, T.O. Girls, really cute. And then this is, okay, Jumpin' Beans, and just a sweet little flared out shirt. Dreams come true with butterflies. Looks brand new to me. This is Elsa, and it is a size 5, and I figure it'll look super cute with leggings. And then before I get into her dress haul, found this really cute for Christmas shirt. It says Meowie Christmas. Oh, okay. And then we got, this was a cute size medium Lands' End sweater. I can see my nature forest exploring girl wearing that with some cute jeans and some little hiking boots. Actually, she got pink boots, but we'll pretend they're hiking boots. Another pair of gloves because they were there. And then this is actually another cute hat that Naomi, if you remember from the other haul, she likes hats, and she's currently collecting black hats in many different styles. Okay, so I guess I'll just jump into dresses. So this dress was an Old Navy cute turtleneck dress. I'll try to hold it up for you. I just thought that was really cute, and it's gray. Back into our stack. This is like a jean jumper, and it's a Carter's right there. Again, I don't care about name brand unless I'm getting it for $1, and then it's like, oh yeah, cool. It's got a little cute pocket on the front, and so she'll wear that. Some of these you can tell are more like spring and summer dresses. However, with leggings underneath and a turtleneck or a long sleeve shirt, you know, she can creatively layer to get some use out of these spring and summer dresses now, this time of year. And we've got vacation and other stuff coming up. So Sweet Flowers, again, it's a Lands' End dress, $1. Beautiful. And then this was a beautiful yellow dress, and that's a Carter's. It has little flowers embroidered along the skirt. This is more getting into what is now becoming seasonally appropriate, and that is a cute sweater dress that she can wear. I know she'll love that. And then here we have a beautiful, so this is Oshkosh, and it's a little black beautiful dress. Here's another one that's gonna need some layering for, you know, chilly fall days and winter months, but yeah, just beautiful. So we would just treat like a spring or summer dress, kind of like a big t-shirt in the winter with the layers. Okay, then this was a very pretty dress. Thought that was beautiful. And then this was one of the first ones that I found, and that's a Laura Ashley, and it's got some sweet little buttons down the front. Thought that was cute. And then this is another one. I put it with a dress pile. It's really like a shirt, and she can wear that. I can picture her wearing that with her new pink outside play boots and some leggings. And then this one is super sweet, and a lighter fabric, little ties in the back. So those are all her new dresses. She had like one dress left. And then this is just 4 pairs of leggings. These did not have holes in them. Now at Walmart, their leggings are like $3.88 each. So these being $1 and being her size, I will gladly save that difference. So she did get a lot of her new clothes at the thrift store, but you'll see in my huge, super mega, almost $1,000, honestly, Walmart haul video for new, fresh shoes and clothing for the whole family. Amelia still got some stuff in that one also. It's going to be a whole other video though, and we'll chat about that later. She needed new PJs, so there's her little pajama shirt, and those little Hello Kitty pants go with it. She'll be so excited about that. Here is a new footed sleeper jammy. She'll love that. And then these are just some pajama pants. These are 2 Carter like fleecy pajama tops, little nightgown tops, and so I just paired them with some other pajama pants that I found for her. And there's one with polar bears, and then this is like a long underwear, kind of, not very thick though, pajama set, and so she will be so thrilled. She came home for a little bit for dinner, and her and Travis and the other kids have since gone out. That is the secret sauce in why the house is quiet, how I'm getting all these videos filmed today with a towel on my head. They've had all kinds of things they've gone and done. But they did come home for a quick, like, snacky type dinner, and we did, let's see, let me talk about food for a minute. I did little plates for everybody, and we had these mini egg rolls and grapes and cheese sticks and little Go-Gurts. It was just a snack, a whole lot of snack, so it was filling, but little odds and ends pulled together. Amelia saw all of her clothes out here on the table, and she was very excited about it. Also, I didn't find too much for her as far as jeans. I mean, I wanted to find, five or 10 new pairs of jeans probably. And these look like they were in pretty good shape. They were Levi's, and again, for $1, they will do. And then these little overalls. Now, she doesn't have any overalls right now. And so Winnie the Pooh, in honor of just seeing this Goodbye Christopher Robin, she didn't actually see that, but we've been talking a lot about Winnie the Pooh in our house since seeing that. Daniel, I'm collecting a new wardrobe for also. So the sizes he needs, which is a lot of 3T and 4T, I'm just, picking up at the thrift store. I probably need to do a whole other video on the meshed up science, if you want to call it that, in my head, on how I handle clothing. The real quick short version is I make a list twice a year at the big change of season time. So right now we're at fall/winter, and then come around April we'll be in that spring/summer. And at those 2 times during the year I do one big shopping trip, and I try to just go down our list and get everything everyone in our house needs clothing wise. That doesn't mean I won't fill in here and there. I mean, I can think 1 or 2 things in particular I did not get that will still need to fill in, but on a whole I have spent probably close to $950 or $1,000 and gotten everybody what they needed. And I'll talk more about that in my Walmart video too. Not trying to scare you all with those numbers, but whenever you divide it down per person and think of all the clothing items people need, like everyone needed, new going out shoes, new winter boots, those kind of things. We had one kiddo that needed a new jacket. Everybody else, their jackets were fine. It just all adds up in different ways. All that to say, my very first goal is I try to go into a couple thrift stores and help cut cost by getting as much of what I can find there. And then after that, whatever is left, I'll go into Walmart or another store and get what's left. Now, I know I could put time in on the computer. I could sit down and I could put the same amount of hours. I went out shopping yesterday. I could put those hours in to ordering online. I just enjoy going out and going shopping. And really, I think it's kind of 6 one way, half dozen another with the savings. A lot of the stuff at Walmart I got for $4 or $6 or $10, and then whenever I look at Children's Place online, I spent about an hour filling a cart for their site the other day. I just decided I'd rather do it in store, and a lot of their items that I was getting were $10 and $15 and $17, and a couple $6 things in there, so it just all adds up. And we have it in our budget, and we are budgeted to do it, but just saying that I like to take a little bit of savings off of it by hitting the thrift stores first. Like a lot of these shirts would have been $4, $5, $10 shirts, and I got them for $1 each. Same thing with Amelia. There are a lot of moms out there that have clothing systems, like each child has so many specific outfits. I don't feel like we're drowning in clothes, although I'm sure this video may give that illusion, but between kids that play, kids that change clothes, running our washer multiple times a day, shuffling through laundry and all of that, I just feel like we have what we need. I know my older kids are more down to an exact science because, they don't always have to change their pants 2 or 3 times a day. Daniel might go through 2 outfits, right? Amelia might go through 2 outfits. Gabriel and Liam sometimes go through 2 outfits. It just depends on how adventurous we are getting. Naomi doesn't usually need to change her clothes. Jaden and Zion, they have it down to like where they have, 10 shirts and 7 pairs of pants and so many socks and things. But them getting dressed is more simple. And then I feel like me getting dressed is more simple. I probably have like 10 shirts that I'm rotating right now and maybe 4 pairs of jeans. And then Travis is probably pretty close to that also. But as far as, little kids just need a lot. You know how it goes. So all that to say, I was able to get most of the little kids' stuff at the thrift store, and then check that Walmart video though, because that'll be really interesting. So back to Mr. Daniel. So we got the Avengers t-shirt, and then this one says messy, silly, funny, and that's a long sleeve t-shirt. And then this was just a gray shirt. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it had a hood. That was a Baby Gap. Yes, it does have a hood. Okay, I keep fighting with the sleeves. Okay, so there's that. And then this is It says Ultimate Tractor, and these are long sleeve. I think that Avenger one, just because, you know, he loves superheroes, would be the only one that's short sleeve. And we got a Wolf shirt, and that is a Carter's. And then we have a Railroad shirt, and that is a Health Techs for $14. And again, you know, I could have paid $10 on the site, or worked a deal and got it for just a few dollars, but why not just pay $1 when I can, right? Another question I've been asked in the past in Thrift Store videos is, well, why do you buy all of your younger children's clothes, or so many of their clothes, at the thrift stores, and your older kids get new? I enjoy going to the thrift store, but I only have so much time, and we were really crunched for time yesterday. I probably spent an hour and a half at the first thrift store because of all the books. This thrift store, we got all this, I had 40 minutes. And also, it's just however much time I have for digging. So Naomi picked up a few things, but ultimately she just ended up getting a bunch at Walmart. She also went several weeks ago with my mom, and they hit some good sales when they were out and about too, and got her more like dress up and church type clothes. So anyway, that's why the little kids, I can go in there and I can kind of weed through quickly. This says, "Don't worry, I'm a ninja," and that is true. And then that was a little cool monkey guy. And then we have an Old Navy sweatshirt. And then we have, let's see here, he has, this looks like one of his shirts he has now. I'm thinking, I wonder if this got put in this pile, but I think this is a new one I bought, or he's going to have two of the same shirt. And then he's got this little flannel, and it's a Cherokee. I thought that would be nice for church. And then this was a nice, a lighter fabric, but another long sleeve one. And then down here we got these puppy jammies, and oh yes, okay, and then these are 3 pair of pajama pants for Gabriel and Liam. Gabriel and Liam, they don't need hardly anything besides shoes, because I had someone send me just 3 or 4 boxes, thank you again, of wonderful, wonderful brand new, tags still on it, like Old Navy pants and name brand shirts and dress shirts. Those boys have more dress shirts than anyone else in the whole entire family. They always look really nice for church now. So they did not need anything. Pajama bottoms, that was it. When I made the list, they've got socks, they've got underwear, they needed pajama bottoms, and they needed new going out shoes and new play boots. So that's really all they got. I didn't need to get them much yesterday. So that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap up this haul. Thank you so much for being a part of this Jamerrill Does Various Hauls with a Towel on Her Head series. I'll see you next time with another brand new video. I'm going to do my big Walmart mess now. And if you're interested in seeing how I spent $898 in Walmart, just check out that video. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.